The United States of America has hit hardened underground facilities in Yemen. We're gonna see that right now. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for stopping by. We have some very interesting subjects here we got to discuss, okay? Why we have to discuss this? Because we are tired of the mainstream media. We need our own narrative to these stories happening in the world. And yours truly is going to bring you some of the stuff that you need. Okay, so we are in Yemen. The USA has hit very strongly Yemen with the Air Force B-2 stealth bomber. They've conducted precision strikes against 5 underground weapon storage locations. This is in Yemen. The strikes hit hardened underground facilities used to store weapons components by the Houthis. And you ask yourself, why? Why has the United States done this? Why have they brought out the best bombers they have? This is a stealth bomber, basically undetectable. It comes, it destroys and leaves. So by the time you notice that it's there, it's probably too late to do anything. They've brought it out to Yemen for distractions. Why have the United States done this? Well, this is what Lloyd Austin says. He says this was a unique demonstration of the United States' ability to target facilities that our adversaries seek to keep out of reach, no matter how deeply buried underground, hardened or fortified. So in other words, we are showing you very clearly, we are capable of destroying anything you have on your soil, whether it's out of space or underground. We're going to reach out to it. The deployment of the US Air Force B-2 Spirit long-range stealth bomber demonstrates US global strikes capability to take action against these targets when necessary, anytime, anywhere. This is what they say. So why have the United States of America bombed Yemen and precisely weapon stock stores underground? Well, this is clearly a message not only to the Houthis, but a message to Iran. And we're going to see that very quickly. Since November, Iran-aligned Houthi have carried out numerous attacks on Israeli-linked ships on the Red Sea. They have destroyed several ships. They have attacked many ships linked to Israel, some of them linked to Britain or America.
The Yemeni Houthi armed forces carried out 2 military operations. The first targeted the American oil tanker Olympic Spirit. The ship was targeted in the Red Sea with 11 ballistic missiles and 2 drones, and it was directly and severely hit by the grace of Allah.
Why have they done this? They have done this in solidarity with the Palestinians in the Israeli war in Gaza that has taken the life of over 42,000 people. So the Houthis are asking that Israel stops to conduct its military operation in Gaza. That is the reason why the Houthis have been attacking these ships in international waters. So even though they've attacked ships that are linked to Israel, America and Britain, in some cases they attacked some civilian ships that were absolutely not linked to either of these countries. But what's clear and sure is that the Houthis have shown their engagement into disrupting what Israel is doing in Gaza and Lebanon. They even shook a missile, long-range missile, to Tel Aviv lately, which went through the very much protected Iron Dome. So let's get back to the United States of America. The USA has pulled out one of its jokers. This is one of the best cards America has, this B-2 stealth bomber. So it's basically like a phantom. You won't see it coming. By the time you think it's coming, you're already gone. You're finished, because it has capabilities that are out of this world. Some of the best technology America has. Why have they done this? The message is very clear. Just remember a couple of days ago, Iran struck Israel with 200 missiles. Very strong attack in retaliation to something, to the death of Haniyeh. Haniyeh was unalived in Iran by Hezbollah operators. Haniyeh was one of the biggest enemies of Israel, and Iran was very upset with the fact that they unalived somebody on its territory. They felt that was a violation of their sovereignty. Therefore, they needed to retaliate by shooting missiles. It took some time. Well, many people started asking questions, asking, are they really going to respond? Or are they maybe scared because they actually scared of what the response will be to their retaliation? They ended up retaliating, shooting 200 missiles down to Israel, causing damage. Some of the missiles were shot down, but unfortunately for Israel, many of the missiles also went through and hit some targets, especially military targets in Israel, destroying some military equipment and many other things. Now, In the beginning, some people felt like Israel was trying to hide information showing that they had been damaged by the missile shot by Iran. And eventually, sometimes things happen and people, without necessarily having to think, they would just happen to be shooting or filming with a cell phone. They caught some image with the cell phones, seeing the missile going through the defense system. Also, eventually, Iran released some pictures of the destruction they did on military bases in Israel. So after that, Israel vowed to retaliate. They said they were going to strike in Iran. However, everybody was very worried because they felt like if Israel had to strike Iran, they're probably going to target oil stations and nuclear stations, and that will cause big drama in that area of the world. Now, destroying the oil in Iran is very dangerous because it's going to almost collapse the economy of the world. It's necessary for the balance, because when you do that using neighboring aerospace, look at the difference. Look at the distance between Iran and Israel. You have to go through somebody's aerospace here, and if you use this aerospace to go destroy Iran, then Iran will consider any country from which you use your airplane to go bomb them as the enemy. Now, the Iranian or the forces that are affiliated to Iran can easily start targeting all these countries. And that was the reason why some of the countries, the Arab countries, spoke to the United States of America saying, ask Israel not to destroy Iran oil plants and nuclear plants to avoid big drama. Now, Joe Biden and Benjamin Netanyahu have had discussions about the bombardments they're looking to do in Iran. And what's being said is Joe Biden has tried to convey Israel not to bomb or target nuclear plants in Iran, but to target military settlements.
The answer is no. I think there's things we'll be discussing with the Israelis what they're going to do. But all 7 of us agree that they have a right to respond, but they should respond in proportion.
Now, they're probably going to do that. But America, by bombing Houthis, want to send one very clear message saying, when Israel bombs you, Iran, do not dare to retaliate again. Because if you retaliate, we can target anything, anywhere, whether it's outside space or underground, with our stealth bomber. And by the time we come, it's going to be too late for you because you won't see us coming. Let me know how you feel about this. This is a very interesting increment to the story that we're following very closely to bring to you, fella. Thank you very much. Oh, my brothers, again. So YouTube said you guys watch videos, but you not subscribe. Okay, and you don't comment. You know when you don't comment a video, the video doesn't pass. It doesn't grow. You don't get views. And when you don't get views, the people behind the cameras, it doesn't make sense for them. If you like this, if we like each other like this, me, your humble servant. No, I'm not your servant. What you mean? I'm not your servant. Okay, anyway, if you like me, you like to see me, then you should be liking and commenting so we can push this further. I mean, isn't that what other people do? Other communities, they help each other and they grow very fast. You look at the channel, the podcast just go overboard. This is like, I have to beg you, man. Come on, man. Okay, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe now. It's done? Great. Now leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about this. Do you think Iran is right or Israel is right? Thank you. See, easy. See you on the next one. God bless.